Hey Sitting Beauties, welcome back to my channel, Sitting Beautiful in Wheels with me, Yay! If you are a new watcher and you haven't subscribed to this channel, I said, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and welcome to Sitting Beautiful in Wheels. If you're a returning subscriber, I said, welcome back. Now, today, we're here. I came prepared. I gave me my cup of wine. And I'm ready to spill all the tea of the moment you realize you actually a wheelchair user or a disabled person. So I'm going to give you guys 10 tips. But I'm not going to get into it right now. So just, yeah. If you want to know about all this stuff, just keep watching. Again, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit the subscribe button. And hit the notification button as well so that you can get notified for whenever I post a great episode like today. So yeah, let's get into this. Yeah, I've been working on this episode for so long. I've been trying to come up with stuff to tell you guys what I as a wheelchair user have to go through when I'm trying to like live the quote unquote normal life as everybody else, and what I have to struggle through to actually get through the day. So I've been trying to pull some stuff together and feel like I should give you guys 10 things that actually 10 moments where you actually realize, holy mother of God, I am not an able-bodied person. I have a disability and I'm in a wheelchair. We all go through that as a widow, as a sitter, and yeah. So I'm gonna get right into it right now. So my number one is when you can't get into a place because it has stairs. You know that moment where you actually like dress up, looking all cute and stuff, and you're ready to go hang out with your girlfriends, and you get to the place and they tell you like, oh, everybody else is just like going in, having fun, and then they tell you, oh, I'm sorry, you can't get in because there's stairs. What? I want to go in here to eat. I want to go in here to do my hair. I want to go in here to watch a movie or whatever. And then you've been stopped in public in front of everybody, and they tell you you can't get in because it's stairs. That will make you like, am I really? This is really happening to me? Like seriously? This is. I always like to give you guys some little bit of story background, like what's going on. Is it time when I was planning my birthday party, and no, is it? Yeah, it's somewhere me and my friend was going, and I called the lady and I was like, I don't know if she speak English or whatever she thought I was saying. And I was like, oh, I'm coming over with my friends. It's like 4 wheelchairs and we coming over to have some fun and whatever and stuff like that. And then the lady on the phone, she's like, oh yes, you guys can come. Everything's fine. I'm like, is it accessible? And then she's like, yes, it's totally accessible. Is the bathroom is the bathroom big enough for my wheelchair? And she's like, of course it's big enough for your wheelchair. And we'll go over there and find out the bathroom is like this small. There is stairs. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 stairs to get in, and she's gonna be like, we're gonna get someone to come to like lift your wheelchair up and bring you in. Says, I'm going to pay you like everybody else. Why are you lifting my wheelchair up? I thought I spoke with you on the phone and you told me it was accessible. Why is it not accessible? Those are some of the moments that you realize like, yeah, I'm a widow. I use a wheelchair. Oh, I'm a person with a disability. It's like seriously. Oh, another moment is comment down below if you comment down below and just tell me which you prefer. Trying to go and buy yourself, like you go into the grocery store, you want to get something, and it's like the only grocery store around your area, but it has stairs. Will you allow someone to come downstairs for you to pay them to go upstairs and get you what you want, or you want to actually go in and do it yourself? Comment down below and tell me what you think. Because for me, I prefer I do it myself than to actually let someone do it for me. I don't know you like that. I'm not giving you my debit card or my credit card to go upstairs to go do whatever. You should already know that this word was not made for only everybody people. There's people in wheelchairs, walkers that need to get in there to buy stuff. So there shouldn't be stairs. But people, they don't take us they don't put us in the category when they're trying to like get a place. Like, okay, I'm gonna get a place. I want it to be accessible for everybody. Like universal. I go universal for everybody to be able to come in and buy stuff. But it's like, why do I have to struggle to go buy me a pack of gum? Take a one club. So, question 2. Number 2. Number 2, I think the wine is starting to like get me. Just kidding. Number 2, when people start giving you special treatment out of nowhere. Like, you are a grown person. Why am I getting special treatment from a stranger though? Or even from home, you get special treatment. And it's like, wow. Yeah. Like, you see, I'll put myself in my I have 5 brothers and 5 sisters. And I'm like the middle child, stuff like that, right? And I'm older than maybe a few of my sisters and brother. And I'll cause a problem, and it'll be their fault. It's just like, wow. I don't know. It's just that moment you realize, like, okay, I am definitely different from them. Because if I was like in the way they are, like an everybody person, we always gonna be put in the same category. But yeah, so let's go into number 3. My number 3 there is when strangers think you're outside to panhandle or beg. So mainly, most of the strangers out there, they think that if you in a wheelchair, you are a beggar, or you are, well, basically you're out there to panhandle. I'm just hanging out, just enjoying the weather and stuff like that. Get back to my story. Let's go to my story. Excuse me if I'm drinking like crazy, but so it says one day it was beautiful, and I'm like, I'll just take the bus and go to school. Went to school, enjoyed the class. Favorite class, it was a human service class. Loved the professor, he was the best. Came ready to go home. I'm like, I'm gonna take the bus to go home because the weather is beautiful. I love the sunny weather and stuff like that. So I'm like, I'm gonna take the bus and go home and stuff like that. And I'm waiting for the bus to come. And this guy, out of the blue, as I was sitting there waiting for the bus, listening to my headphone, play on my phone like I always do. Now this guy, old guy, probably in his 60 or 70, stopped his beautiful car and pulled over and came over to me and handed me 25 cents. When I just needed the bus to go home, he handed me 25 cents. At the moment, that moment you just realize like, okay, I'm definitely, in a wheelchair. I'm definitely a person with disability because everything that's happening to me right now. I can laugh at it right now because, yeah, if you think about it, it's kind of funny. But my response to him was, when he gave me the 25 cents, I got something just trickled into me, like, I got so upset. And he was smiling while handing me the quarter. And I'm like, sir, I'm not a beggar. I'm waiting for the bus. Now, if you need 20 of those quarters, I can go into my purse, take it out, and give it to you. And he was just standing there like a statue, looking at me. Because I don't keep quiet. That's the thing with me. If you do something to me I feel discriminated against, I'm going to say something. I'm like, I can give you 20 of those quarters. I have money. Why are you giving me a quarter? Which part of me that state that I'm homeless and I'm on the street and I'm begging for money? Like, and as I was screaming at him, telling him, his wife came down from the car and she was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He didn't mean it like that. He did not mean it like that. He's just a nice person. He just you want to help me out, give me something, give me a good amount of money. Don't give me a quarter. What? Now, I have been getting, sometimes I get, the last time I got $100, but I really didn't take it like that. I argued with him before I took it because it was around Easter time. So when he got another guy, that's another story. This one I handled him very well, and I got my apology. So that was good. I can laugh at it right now. But another one, it was around Easter time, and again I was waiting for my Uber to come. I was right by my house and talking to my mom on the phone, and he just back a car. It's always the one with the beautiful cars and white. Not to discriminate anybody, I'm not a racist, but it's always people like that. And he just came out of his car and he was like, he took out $100, like $100, and he handed it to me, and I was like, I'm sorry, sir. I'm not a beggar. I always make sure I explain myself to them before we get to anywhere else. I'm not a beggar. I'm waiting for the Uber to go to school. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, but you can have it anyway. I'm like, no, sir. It's okay. I don't need it. It's just, I know it's a good money, but it's just the way they presented it to me. It's like the wheelchair gives them the vibe that I'm homeless or I'm out to beg. Not every person in the wheelchair out there is a beggar. It's just some people make it so hard for us, and it's like it gives them those like stereotype that everybody in the wheelchair is out there to beg. I don't know. That's just my color. And I literally went back and forth with him, and I called my mom. I was on the phone with my mom. I was like, take it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. He's just trying to be nice. He's like, it's Easter time, and I just want to bless somebody with this. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I took it anyway. But yeah, that's just one of the moments when you realize you have a disability and you're in a wheelchair, and they're making it hard for us. My number 4. When people start calling your able-bodied boyfriend your caregiver. There's so many times you have a boyfriend who's like an able-bodied person, and we just want to go hang out with them. Boyfriend, girlfriend, just want to go hang out with them. and they'll see you hanging with your boyfriend, and they'll be like, "Oh, God bless you. I can't believe you're so good with her, or you're so good with him." Don't you wanna say something like, "No, man, no, so we'll actually knocking boots. We're knocking boots in bed. So if anybody's taking care of anybody, it's just both of us taking care of each other." So I don't understand what you mean by God bless you for being so nice for taking care of her. It's not everybody that have a boyfriend who's walking their caregiver. Yeah, you need to think of that. My number 5, when people start talking, when you out in public and people start taking pictures of you or staring at you for no reason, just because. Yeah. There's so many times when I go out and I just want to just go and just relax and just like hang out with my friends just because. And you'll see someone, it happened to my friend too as well. And you will see someone at the back taking pictures, or someone at the back staring. And you'd be like, "Should I say something to them?" Or, yeah, it's like one of those moments where you just realize, like, you always get the spotlight. Even among a crowd of people, you always get the spotlight. And yeah, I hate that. Comment down below if you agree with me. If you kind of get that little feeling like, yes, I'm different. If people like taking pictures of you. And what do you say to them? Do you just let it slide, or do you actually say something to them? Like, "Dude, stop it!" Yeah. My number 6 is when you like when somebody do something bad to you in public and you try to like comfort them and they say like, "But you're in a wheelchair, you're not supposed to be mean, or you're not supposed to be like that. I can't believe she's in a wheelchair and she's doing that." Seriously? Just because I'm in a wheelchair doesn't mean I'm gonna keep quiet. Just because I have a disability doesn't mean I'm gonna be quiet and let you take advantage of me. Somebody say hallelujah. Comment down below. I'm really not going to like sit around and just let people take advantage of me. And I know that's some of the things people say, but I was like, I don't care. Don't be rude to me. I'll speak up. So it's not like a able-bodied thing and a disabled thing. It's a universal thing. Don't come for me, I won't come for you. That's pretty much it. Number 7, when you are on the line paying for your product that you bought, and someone just come and put their hands over you and get their stuff. Yeah, that happened to me so many times, and I always say something. Like, I go to the supermarket, I buy my stuff, or I go to shopping, and I'm paying for my clothes or whatever I bought, and then someone come over my head and just like put their heads there and talk straight to the cashier, and I'll be like, "Am I invisible or something? Like, do you not see me here?" And they always pretend to apologize. You just saw me here and you just put your hands over my head to pay up for your stuff, and then you're gonna apologize because I speak up. So what happened if I wasn't gonna speak up? You just gonna pay for your stuff and bounce? Like, yeah, so at that moment, that's one of the moments you realize, like. So my number 8 is when an able-bodied person decided to use a accessible restroom. Woo, boy. There's so many times when I'm in school, and well, when I was in school, and I want to be so bad. And he's in waiting class and the whole time, and you finally get to leave and go use the restroom, and then somebody who's everybody come, there's 3 other bathrooms empty, and they leave it, and then they just run straight to the big bathroom, and they see you there, and then you like, okay, I need to pee, and then they'll tell you, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't see you there. There's 3 bathrooms empty. Yeah, that moment you realize, God help me, please. I wish I was everybody. I would have just ran into this small bathroom. But this bathroom doesn't have the grab on. This bathroom doesn't have something for me to go use. I need the big bathroom so I can take my wheelchair in. But they don't get it. Y'all need to stop making us go through these stuff. My number 9. When they call you wheelchair. Like sometimes when they see you, like when I'm on the bus and the driver trying to make way for me to get on, they usually make an announcement. That's the most embarrassing part about the whole thing. Get out of the way, there's a wheelchair coming. I'm a young lady in a wheelchair. That doesn't mean I'm the wheelchair. Do not say get out of the way, there's a wheelchair coming. And don't you hate when you on the street and people see you coming and you see this, they have kids on the way and they grab their booty and you're about to run them over? I'm like, Mom, I can see it, dude. I know how to control my chair. I've been using it for how many years now? If I see your kid, I'll wait. I'm not going to run over your kid just like that. But they don't understand. It's just like, get out of the way. There's a wheelchair coming. And yeah, at that moment, I just get embarrassed sometimes. Like, don't call me wheelchair. You don't know my name, so just ask me. I'll tell you. Yeah, I hate that. Comment down below if you agree with me. And my number 10 is when a random person just come up to you and just randomly, you're sitting there in the sun enjoying yourself, reading a book or watching a movie on your phone, and then they just come up to you and be like, do you know Jesus loves you? Oh my goodness. Do you know Jesus loves you? And then you're like, huh? You just want to be like, do Jesus love you? Because you don't look so pleasant, sir. Yeah, that moment you just like, get away from me, keep walking. Just go. I know Jesus loves me. You don't have to remind me. You don't have to tell me. And yeah. This cute guy that was on my block that used to live the way I live right now, but I don't see him no more because I'm scared of COVID, so it's like I'm inside 24/7. But when I used to go out a lot, he's pretty cute, and I was hoping that he would just come up to me and be like, do you want to grab some coffee sometimes? And I was hoping and wishing for that, but the first time he talked to me was when he came up to me. I was like, oh my God, he's talking to me, he's so hot. But then he opened his mouth and started to talk about, oh, we have a church going on, we have this pamphlet. I don't know if it's Jehovah's Witness or whatever he is. We have this pamphlet, and I wanted to say, boy, get out of my face. I don't want to, actually, yeah. But I just stayed there and listened to him. And he gave me this crazy, stupid flyer. And I'm like, as he was walking away, I was like, throw it right at him. Because I was hoping he would be like, do you want to, can I get your number? Can I take you out sometime? But then again, the wheelchair gave it away. He asked to take me to church. Who want to go on a date to church? Yeah. So if you agree with me about all of these stuff, comment down below. Tell me the day you realized you actually had disabilities, or the day you realized you were in a wheelchair, or the day you realized anything. Just comment down below, and just let's keep this conversation going. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification button again to receive all my amazing video I'll be posting, so you can get an alert. Don't forget to share this video, comment, like, and I'll see you on another episode of Sitting Beautiful in